We're going to be making a pizza crust today. You're going to need 1 1/4 of warm water. Don't make it too hot. Then we're going to use 2 teaspoons of yeast, or we're going to just go ahead and use 1 packet of the active dry yeast. Then we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of sugar and let it sit for about 10 minutes. So this is the frothy look that you're looking for. All right, and then in a separate container, you're going to put in 3 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And then you're going to take your hand glove and you're going to start mixing it around. Next, you want to go ahead and mix your yeast mixture, and then you want to start mixing until you form a little wet dough. So go around the sides, and there you go. You see how that's working? Okay. This is my Mimi kitchen mat. This is what you can pour your ingredients when you're working with flour. You know how you have to put all that extra flour on the background or on the table you're working on? Well, with this one, you don't have to do that. It's a non-stick mat. You don't have to grease it. Just wash it in warm, sudsy water. It's dishwater safe and dry completely before storing. Store flat or rolled. Do not knife or any abrasion object on the mat, and keep away from direct flame. Then you're going to take a pan and you're going to lightly grease it. You're going to keep kneading. Once you get into a ball, you're going to put it in the pan and then cover it up. Yeah, that's my Ray oil thing here. So get it all around the sides. Get it ready. You're going to cover it and let it rise once you put it in there. All right, you want it to kind of get down and look like this, but this is basically how you're going to knead it. So you want a smooth little ball. Then, remember that pan that I had you grease? You're going to go ahead and put it right in there with that oil. Yeah, I got a lot of oil in there. Kind of coat it a little bit. Coat the sides because you need the oil side, the sides coated with oil so that when it rises, it'll just be all smooth on up. Then you want to cover it with plastic and then set it somewhere warm. All right, so the best place to put this is on the stove. And look at that, it got really big. So now, this is the first one. I'm going to add in me some Italian herbs and a little bit of granulated garlic. And then I'm going to beat it back down. Yay! But mixing in those herbs in there. Then I'll let it blow up one more time. And then cover it again. All right, so now I am ready to use my mix. So I'm going to cut this dough in half and then roll it out. Okay, so now I done put it out. I'm going to cut this in half because we don't need all of this. Try to be careful if you cut on this plastic because you're not supposed to use sharp objects on it. And then I'm going to freeze 1/2 of this. It looks so good, doesn't it? All right, here's the half I'm going to use, and this is the half that I'm going to store in the freezer until I'm ready to use it. Get your ingredients for your pizza, whatever you like. I've got some peppers, onions, green peppers, garlic. I got some sauce. I don't have spaghetti sauce, so same to me. I'm going to do pepperoni, and I'm going to shred me some cheese. And I'm going to melt me some of this garlic butter. And let's get this dough ready. All right, so the cool thing about using this Mimi kitchen container, look at this. I roll it out, and it already has the shape of a pizza pan on it. So it's perfect, easy to measure, you know what inches you're gonna get. I am gonna use this pizza container, which I've already sprayed it down. Oh yeah, that's kind of cool because you got, you know, you can go around, make sure. So this will be a 12-inch pizza. And then you can get fancy with it and create your little crust, however you want to do it. All right, so now we're just gonna get the pizza together the way we want. You always put down some sauce and then whatever toppings you want. Remember, I'm not a heavy fan of sauce. Getting the cheese ready. All right, now we're ready to go into the oven. Look at that crust. Oh my God. Almost look like I done made it myself. Oh, I did. All right, this is what my pizza looks like when I make it from scratch. This is just only pepperoni. I didn't feel like doing no hamburger.